This is a potential breakdown setup for MULN Automotive Incorporation, a company in the technology sector software infrastructure. We have this primary symmetrical triangle pattern with this primary downtrend line here off the December 2021 highs, plenty of continuous multiple reactionary highs to help validate that. And really what happened is we actually had a broke out of the symmetrical triangle pattern, really off a beautiful looking inverse head and shoulder, classic looking bottom, broke out, knocked that 169 resistance, back tested it to the button, came back out, had a momentum fueled overshoot, cracked below that 50-day moving average, coinciding with that primary downtrend line. Here we are consolidating briefly here, snapped that primary trend line here, and we are now dancing on top of this secondary benefited out trend line here off the end of February 2022 lows, with plenty of continuous reaction lows. How validate that in my opinion. And again, if you're bullish on MULN, if this is your time to shine, any dip buyers and bulls need to step in right now, right here. Set some stops below, maybe it's previous low there from 2 days ago, that Friday session. But I truly believe a solid breakdown below that 98 cents on a solid daily candle close will enact a sell signal in my opinion. And anything's possible. We could whipsaw back above and that's it. Start to rally out and have another breakout and head to the upside and start to try and burn out these divergences. But as for now, I remain near-term bearish, and a solid breakdown below. We have negative and bearish divergences that really have established and constructed in at least two multiple indicators here in the RSI, and at least the MACD going back since November. Really in all of these both indicators, oscillators slightly burning off its negative divergence mid-April there. So we'll see what happens. Some check marks are adding up. We are at a pivotal and imperative inflection point here with MULN. And anything below this starts to get ever more bearish in my opinion, because then it'll confirm these negative bearish divergences. But again, really, if you start to take out gun for these previous lows here, especially I think it could tend up to go pretty quickly in my opinion, especially with huge at volume price indicator around this range. So a ton of the masses have bought really up in this $1.98 range, and a huge at gap volume at price indicator down below this price range, especially if we snap that 76 price resistance here. Once we snap that, complete backfill this previous gap here, and on to take on that secondary backfill, the gap at 61 cents, and ultimately take that out, start to ease out that 52 cents previous low, undercut the lows, and we'll start to take out these positive and or bullish divergences. Again, we already have a crossover, pretty decent overarching crossover here on the oscillator on a retest gun to zero resistance line on both the MACD and oscillator, so anything's possible. Right now, bull traders need to step in now. Short traders are just salivating at the mouth now for a breakdown, sell signal below that 98 cents. Hit that like subscribe button and enjoy the video on your way out.